Hello guys, this is Let's Duel It with another video. Today I'm going to be showcasing some replays with the Ancient Brigade, Tri-Brigade Warriors build I showed last week. I still haven't quite decided on the name, so if you have any suggestions, leave it in the comment below. And let me know, what do you think sound best? So, this video was harder to do than what I thought. Trying to record a full video on EDO Pro, it's a total nightmare. Firstly, because people don't want to stick around for the full game, they just quit before you even start playing if their play didn't go as they planned. But yeah, I somehow made it, and here we are, ready to see some replays. This duel was versus a Drytron deck, and I must say it was very interesting to, especially game 3. You should definitely stick around for that one. Also, remember to leave a like and a subscribe if you enjoyed the video, so I can keep on making more content. I want to thank everyone that has already subscribed and, keep spreading the good word and help me get a bigger community so we can keep on making these fun videos. So without extending too much, let's get to it. Alright, so for the build, we have these guys up here, which is the little Ancient Warrior engine that I have in the deck. That they actually just saved me in this duel that you're about to see. They can let you play through Lancia fairly easily, and that's something that this deck lacks. It's an ability to play on top of that one hand trap that basically blocks you out of your whole mechanic. So yeah, the deck is basically the same as last week, so if you want to check it out, check this video. I'm going to put the link right there. And yeah, click on that and check the whole build where I go in the card by card and I describe everything. Let's get to the duel. Alright, for game 1, as you can see, Drytron won the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And I draw basically full combo, but I have to see what I can do versus this hand. So, first of all, he activates the Alpha, pitching his Meteonis Draconids to the grave, and I answer with a good old Ash. Always Ash the Alpha. It makes it so they must hard draw either Diviner or Benten to keep extending the plays. So anyways, he goes and activates Fafnir now and gets a Drytron Nova to the hand. Drytron Nova gets activated and they summon a Gamma from the deck to the field. Then Cyber Emergency is going to be activated and they add Zeta to their hand. Now they link off for a Link Karibo. Right? And yeah, now they activate Gamma. They get those 2 bottles onto the field for Mu Beta Fafnir. Fafnir is going to pitch the Delta to the grave. Now, he's going to make a big compromise now, because he's going to sacrifice the Mu Beta for the Zeta, so he can draw the Meteonis Drytron, sorry. Now he's going to activate Delta. He's going to reveal a card in hand, and you saw that? Yeah, let me back it up a little bit. So, he activates the Delta, right? And he shows the Meteonis Drytron. And he hard draws here the Diviner of the Heralds. That's pretty amazing. I must say, the gods of Yu-Gi-Oh! Were with him that day, because if not, this was the end board. He couldn't have done basically anything else. So yeah, he normal summons the Diviner, activate its effect to send Herald of the Arclight, which in turn is going to search for an Iditen. Meteonis Drytron is going to be activated, pitching the Delta to the grave to special summon Iditen. Iditen is going to activate its effect to recycle the Meteonis to the hand, and then he's going to overlay. Remember when Diviner sends to the grave, she becomes level 6, because here he's a level 4 plus 2, it's 6, right? So yeah, Diviner is level 6 now, and he's going to overlay them too for a good old Beatrice. Beatrice effect is going to be activated, detaching the Diviner, and he's going to pitch an Eva to the grave. Evo effect is going to trigger, he's going to banish 2, and he's going to add a Herald of Orange Light and another Diviner of the Heralds to the hand. And that's basically his plays. Now let's see what I get to draw here, and that's going to be... oh, look at that. It's a draw on Lockbird when I don't need it anymore. Anyway, so I try to activate Tenki. He goes through, so I add my Ancient Warrior to the hand, right? Now I normal summon Sun Mu. I send Kit with Sun Mu effect to search for another Ancient Warrior. That is met with a Herald of Orange Light, pitching the Herald and Diviner to the grave. And then he chains Beatrice as chain link 3, which in turn is going to send an Eva to the grave. Now everything gets negated, good. Now Kid effect is going to trigger, and his Eva effect is going to trigger as well. He banishes 2 in the form of the other Eva and the Herald of the Orange Light to search 2 more cards. Yeah, that is not broken at all. So I try to pitch my Nerval in with Kid effect, and Nerval is going to try to activate, and that's going to be met with the other 2 Heralds. And yeah, I set my Solemn Strike and I pass turn. Here I make a kind of a misplay, because when he activated Diviner, I thought he was going to pitch the Herald of Arclight, but no, it was an Elder Entity Entis, so it was still late for me to interrupt there. So yeah, that's basically gonna be game. He's just gonna do a bunch of stuff, and then searches for Benton. I activate Droll and Lockbird just for the giggles, you know. He goes into Gamma, pitching the Benton, 2 bodies onto the field. Then he goes into a Gamma play, an Access Code play, and I admit defeat. So yeah, that's game 1 for you guys. Alright, so for game 2, I cited just 1 card, and you'll see what card I cited in a few seconds. This game is pretty short, because I know exactly what Drytron weakness is, and how you can play around in this deck. So, for my opening hand, I have Ash Blossom, I have Nerval, Masterful Sun Mu, a Kit, and a Fractal. And he draws a Zeta, Herald of Perfection, Lancia, yeah, you heard it right, Lancia, and a Cosmic Cyclone, and Drytron Fafnir. So, here I'm going to show you why this engine, the Ancient Warrior engine, works so well in this deck. It's going to allow me to play on top of this hand trap right here. So, now we're going to normal summon first our Sun Mu. We're going to pitch Kit into the grave with Sun Mu's effect to search for another Ancient Warrior, and it's going to be Ingenious Yuga Kong. Now we're going to trigger effects, first Kit in grave, and then Chainlink 2, Yuga Kong in hand. And of course, Chainlink 3, he's going to drop his Lancia to the grave to lock me out of my game mechanic. Great. So, what can I do now? I pitch Nerval. Nerval allows me to search for a Karis. And now I think to myself, well, I'm locked out of Tri-Brigade effects, so what am I going to do? So what I do is this: I link away for Ferrigit, I activate Ferrigit's effect, and I special summon my dear Nerval to the field, and then I just link them off for, oh yeah, you know where this is going, right? Simorgh Bird of Sovereignty. I trigger Ferrigit's effect, draw a card, which is another Ash Blossom. That's super helpful, thank you. I put it back, and then on the end phase, I special summon Windbearer Statue of the Stormwinds. Yeah. This card kills Drytrons. I mean, if you're ever facing a Drytron deck with Tri-Brigades, just side in this card and you win. You insta-win. It makes it so they have to hard draw a monster they can normal summon bigger than this. And right now on Drytron builds, I think they're running none. None of their monsters that can be normal summoned can beat over this guy. So yeah, that's my strategy against Drytrons. There you go. So now I pass turn. They draw a Twin Twister. They activate Fafnir. They get a Nova. Set 2, pass. So I activate Morgan the end phase to special summon another Nerval from the deck. And yeah, I start playing my... I draw Airborne Assault, so we have everything, right? I activate there and he realizes he can't win and he just admits defeat. And that was game 2. Short and sweet. Alright, so game 3. This game was awesome, I must say. Welcome to Bricktown. So we both drew very well. My hand is not bad. I have a lot of interruptions going second, and I have Fractal. But you'll see what I mean when I say that it's Bricktown. Let's just start seeing how this develops. So he draws a Droplet, Eva, Cyber Emergency, Droplet, and Nova. So with these two in hand, he can get into his full Drytron combo, but I'm not going to allow it. So I draw a Bell, Fractal, Ash Blossom, Dark Ruler, and a Torrential Tribute. So yeah, let's start this game off. He starts off by firing the Nova to special summon an Alpha from deck. Okay? Now he's going to fire off the Cyber Emergency to add a Zeta. There you go, full combo. Now he's going to link off his Alpha for Link Rebo. Alpha effect, pitching the Zeta to the grave. And I say no with an Ash, of course. Always Ash the Alpha. Alright, so he sets his 2 droplets and he passes turn. And here I start my plays, classical Tri-Brigade stuff. I send the Fractal, send in the Kit. Kit's going to send the Nerval. Nerval effect is going to activate, allowing me to add another Fractal. I normal summon Fractal, and my plan was going to be banish 3 cards, summon Simurg, and just pass turn and just poke for death when he wasn't going to be able to play on top of it. But I get negated with a Droplet, so I just poke for 950 damage, set my Imperial Order, set Torrential Tribute, and pass turn. He draws, of course, Herald of Orange Light. So he passes turn, and I draw a Drollin Lackbird, right when I don't need it. Again, what a surprise. So I try to activate Fractal's effect again to go into the cycle, but I get an orange light to my face. Yeah, nice. So I get negated, Eva triggers, and he searches for the Diviner. Yeah, nice place, nice place. So now I draw, he draws, a triple tactic talent. He activates, normal summons the Diviner, activate its effect, sending the Herald of the Arclight. He resolves, gets the Ben 10 to the hand. I chain Lockbird, draw a Lockbird to it, so he cannot keep adding stuff. He tries to activate triple tactic talents, but oh no, it's Imperial Order. So tactic talents is negated and he cannot resolve it. Great. He ends his turn, and that's going to be a Karis. Thank God. Normal summon Karis, but since I don't have anything on my grave, I just poke for 700 and pass turn. He gets another orange light. What a surprise. He tries to activate Alpha on the grave, and I chain Bell, say no to it. Alpha, Ben 10 is gonna search now and get another Diviner. So I draw a Blue Fang, which doesn't help my cause, but I poke for 1200 more and pass turn. So he gets a Nova. Now things are starting to look bad for me, right? A Nova, a Diviner, it's not a good thing. So he normal summons the diviner and pitches the Entis to the grave, pops the Imperial Order, activates Nova, gets the Gamma onto the field, activates Alpha, pitching the Gamma to the grave to special summon itself, and search for Meteonis Draconids. Now he activates Zeta, sending the Meteonis to the grave to special summon itself and get Meteonis Drytron. Now he overlays 2 for Mu Beta Fafnir and activates Fafnir effect, sending Delta to the grave, activate Meteonis Draconids, pitching the material of Mu Beta to special summon Benton. Now I decide to activate Torrential Tribute, which is going to basically end his turn now. Clean board, and yeah, I draw a Kit. I try to activate Kit's effect, banishing 2. He changes droplets. I link away my Kit. Kit effect is going to trigger, send in the Nerval. Nerval effect is going to add a Karas. Karas effect pitching the Rebellious Lufang, you see? And then special summon, and there I had access code, which was going to basically end the turn. So yeah, there you go, that's game 3. Pretty interesting game if you ask me. Well, finally we're reaching the end of this video, huh? Although that game 3 was a drive down to Bricktown, you know, it was a cool duel. Game 1 you could see how strong Drytron can be even with nothing on the field. The ability to recover from nothing and OTK is just amazing, it's mind-blowing. Game 2, well, Drytron. Would Drytron die to a single card? Yes. Did I exploit that? Yes. Am I proud? Hell yeah! Identifying the opponent's weakness and being able to exploit it is what makes this game fun. You know, Drytron has a big weakness in the form of Wind Barrier Statue of Stormwinds right now. They don't run a monster on the main deck that can punch through it, you know? And just by summoning it, Drytron it's dead on arrival right there, and that's why I play it on the side deck. Remember, if you haven't seen the deck profile, is in the video right here again. Also, being able to play under Lancia is something that Ancient Warriors can help you a lot to do. In that specific game, I could have ended with a pop and a bounce, even under Lancia on game 2, you know? Well, anyway guys, thank you very much for all the support. The channel is slowly but surely growing, and I want to thank you all for sticking with me until the end of this video. I try to upload every weekend, but you know, work and life gets difficult sometimes, so this video would be uploading either Sunday or Monday, I don't know exactly. But yeah, again, thank you so much for listening to me rant for this long, and we'll see each other on the next one. Let's do it. Logging out. Peace.